women are affected because most of them that sell at the Creek Road markets, they sell fresh food, they sell fresh fish, they sell fresh pepper, they sell vegetables, they sell leaves that are perishable. And since the lockdown, many women are stranded. Most of them, they have to even stand on the road to see if they will see customers that will buy. The pandemic, the lockdown is really affecting us.
As businesses shut their doors and daily wages disappear, COVID-19 is exposing and worsening existing injustices and inequalities, highlighting that the dominant model of economic growth is just not working for everyone. Women environmental defenders are already building alternatives to this model, proposing innovative and collective solutions that center the well-being of our planet and all its people. The voices you're about to hear belong to women from 8 countries across the Global Alliance for Green and Gender Action, or GAGGA. GAGGA rallies the collective power of women's rights and environmental justice movements around the world, supporting a network of funds, NGOs, and over 400 mainly women-led grassroots groups. Our vision is a future where women's rights to water, food security, and a clean, healthy, and safe environment are recognized and respected. Though the global pandemic is making it even harder for GAGGA partners to get there, grassroots communities are coming up with solutions and exemplifying how women lead in times of crisis. Here are their stories.
Our way of life as Ghanaians, which is seen in greetings, dancing, the way we eat in our food, worship, parties, funerals, and so forth, have changed greatly. Its impact on big and small scale businesses is glaring. The situation is much worse and serious for women, particularly unemployed and single mothers.
Due to the partial lockdown in 2 major regions in Ghana, Accra and Kumasi, business have collapsed, movement has become dangerous and meetings are banned. The self-employed people, example, farmers and traders are the most impacted and women are the majority.
This woman that we work with is rubber tree sapper, plantation labor, and rice farmer. During this COVID-19 outbreak, this woman cannot afford to stay at home or doing social distancing as their income resource come from it.
The other side for those women who sell their product, like weaver, seller in the market, and now the market is slowly going and there will be no trading place, so their income is decreasing drastically as well, and this is threaten their livelihood and be threatened by zero income at all.
The few people who have items to sell, due to scarcity and high demand, have also increased the prices abnormally, rendering it impossible for poorest women and their families to patronize. Preventive measures for the virus is very well known to us, but money to buy the approved hand sanitizers and recommended face masks is still a challenge to most of our women and their families because of the high prices.
Mainly what we find is that in most of our areas there are a lot of widows, single women and women who are having silicosis in their families. So these are the most vulnerable families as they completely depend on daily wage labor. Now with the lockdown, they don't have any way of going out and getting their wages. So there's a lot of starvation in the villages.
Through observations, we notice the importance of ensuring that women are economically empowered. Hand-to-mouth system does not work during a crisis. People were ordered to stay indoors, but most women in rural areas continued with their door-to-door vending because that is their source of livelihood.
In the face of these challenges, women environmental defenders are responding through community-based systems, exchanging products, seeds, and services, shopping collectively, and financially supporting the most vulnerable. They're putting self and collective care into practice and giving a new significance to the word community.
Sentimos que en estas últimas semanas hay un impacto silencioso porque es precisamente en estas comunidades donde el internet no llega, donde los medios de comunicación no llegan y lo que se está haciendo básicamente por la sobrevivencia no solamente humana, sino también la sobrevivencia del tejido colectivo, la sobrevivencia de la solidaridad y el amor entre mujeres es básicamente el sostén cotidiano de la vida, ¿no? Las redes de cooperación entre mujeres y entre comunidades, las familias que se están respaldando unas a otras en el medio de una restricción muy fuerte que permite solo la salida de una persona al día para el abastecimiento, que está generando problemas en la siembra y en la cosecha de los territorios.
There is need to have disaster preparedness structures in rural areas. We might not have a fund per se, but even resort to our cultural ways like Zundera Mambo, which is a traditional social security arrangement designed to address the contingents of drought or famine, so that the rural communities can be able to bounce back within or aftershocks.
Mobilizing the power of women group members to make their own personal protective equipment such as masks made of fabric and to share with the members of communities. Organizing solidarity among the members to buy product from other communities so they can continue to raise money and sustain their livelihood and income. Shifting sales strategy of both food and product from traditional to online.
En este sentido creo que es cuando surge también la comunidad de nuevo, donde la gente nos organizamos y planteamos alternativas como realizar compras colectivas de la comunidad. En vez de ir 20 personas a comprar, vamos 2 personas nada más para comprar lo de las 20 familias. Intercambiar alimentos que tenemos en nuestros hogares, prestar dinero de alguna estructura comunitaria para quienes no tienen en este momento, conformar un comité de salud para atención temprana, monitorear quién entra, quién sale de la comunidad e informar sobre toda la gente.
Como áreas rurales somos quienes menos apoyo del Estado recibimos. Haciendo esto estaríamos independizándonos de los gobernantes. Como comunidades rurales hay algo muy importante que es la vida de campesino a campesino, haciendo actos de solidaridad, ayudando a los pobladores que no cuentan con tenencia de tierra, quienes no tienen dónde realizar su producción, pero que a la vez trabajan en campos de alquiler o como contratos. Otro es el intercambio de granos y semillas entre los mismos.
Intercambiemos productos, intercambiemos semillas, intercambiemos servicios. Podemos quedarnos cuidando el adulto mayor de una vecina o su niño mientras ella pueda hacer otra actividad solidaria. Podemos hacer los encargos y los mandados de manera colectiva. Podemos compartir nuestros plátanos, nuestros ayotes, nuestros frijoles, nuestras tortillas con los vecinos y las vecinas. No caigamos en esa lógica de encierro y aislamiento, porque eso no nos va a permitir curar una crisis, al contrario, la va a agudizar y nos va a permitir individualizarnos, deshumanizarnos, ir creando islas llamadas familias y que esas islas se desconectan de lo comunitario y que lo comunitario es fundamental para la demanda y la exigencia de derechos.
We create our solution to face this problem, like promoting solidarity among members of communities, women groups, and strengthen each other. For example, through WhatsApp groups and phone calls.
Entonces estamos haciendo grandes esfuerzos para comprar los alimentos y compartiendo unas con otras lo que tenemos. Nosotras como mujeres de la RENAMAD estamos poniendo en práctica el autocuidado y el cuidado colectivo, comunicándonos entre nosotras, averiguando si estamos bien o si nos falta algo. Entre las que somos de la misma comunidad, nos colaboramos y no perdemos la esperanza de que esto pronto pase y sigamos juntas defendiendo la vida y nuestro territorio y seguir luchando para tener un mundo mejor, sano y sin contaminación.
Pero también démonos tiempo para la lectura, para escuchar música, para arreglar nuestro jardín, para cambiar semillas con las vecinas. Hagamos ejercicios que no nos desconecten con la vida, con el sentir, con el vivir. Y juntémonos, no dejemos que nos desmovilicen y que nos dejen marcadas sobre nuestros cuerpos y nuestra vida un pesimismo. Al contrario, levantémonos con alegría, pongámosle arte y música a nuestro quehacer diario, solidario y fraterno, porque aún en tiempos de crisis hay sueños y esperanzas.
If you want to learn more about GAGGA and our partners' work, you can visit gaggaalliance.org, subscribe to our newsletter, and follow us on Twitter at the handle GAGGA_Alliance. Thanks for listening and stay safe.